Okay, here we go. I'm going to take you for a little short bike ride around my neighborhood. I'll show you where I live. This is Lake Tahoe Drive. Leaving my driveway. Heading for Sun Valley. I rode my bike for 8.5 miles today. Felt pretty good. Most people my age are sitting around waiting for the Grim Reaper to come. Ugh, yuck, what a bad thought. But anyhow, cutting across Sun Valley here. Just a modest middle income part of town. Turn the corner onto Aaron Drive. Well, Mercedes wanted to back over me, but that's all right. Another one there, ready to gun me down. So we're going down Aaron Drive now, and the junior high is on the left. A little bit wobbly here. I was going a little slow. This was after I made my main bike ride, so I was going a little bit slower now. It was just a beautiful day out today, and it's the 22nd of April. You can see we got a little bit of rain, which is good for my tomato plants. Yesterday I posted a picture on my tomato plants, and some of them are, gosh, they're 5 feet tall. Never seen them that tall before. They love the rain. And I'm waiting for them to get red. Some of them are getting close. Won't be long. And we're still going by the junior high here, and there's the football fields are on the left, and see that fire hydrant right there? I was walking my dog one day and I looked, and somebody hit that fire hydrant the night before, and there's all kinds of pieces laying around. But first let me show you here. I happened to look down and I saw something when I was riding by, and I said, man, what was I saw it right along here somewhere. Where was I? I reached down and I picked it up, and lo and behold, I'm rich. There it is. 2 pennies. I thought it was a dime and a penny, but it was 2 pennies. And so anyhow, but I still pick up pennies. People throw them away all the time. Not me. I see one, I pick it up. I bet you I've picked up $1,000 worth of pennies. No, that's an exaggeration. But I've picked up a lot of pennies. But anyhow, that fire hydrant right there, I was walking my dog one day, and just right at twilight, or not twilight, at dawn, and there was somebody hit that fire hydrant during the night, and there was all kinds of pieces and shrapnel of car laying everywhere. Fire hydrant was askew, and I said, wow. So I kept walking, and I thought, wait, did that look like what I thought it was? So I went back, and sure enough, there was a license plate frame holder laying upside down in the grass. I tipped it over, and the guy's license plate was still on it, and he obviously had fled the scene. So I went home. I said, should I, shouldn't I? Yeah, the guy was probably drunk, shouldn't have been driving anyhow. So I called the police, and they were kind of ho-hum about it, and so I told them, I said, well, I got the guy's license plate number. Oh, really? Yeah. So they sent a cop over, and cops stand out on my front porch holding the license plate, and he says, this is good. This is really good. But anyhow, they tracked the guy. I went back on my bicycle, and I followed the track. He was draining transmission fluid all down here around this corner and across the bridge here. This is where I feed turtles at. There on the left-hand side, There must be 200 turtles over there, big ones. And I feed them old bread and stuff. They love me. But anyhow, the guy, he turned the corner to the right here, and I followed the transmission fluid, and I got up here a couple blocks on the left, and I looked down the street, and there was the 2 police cars sitting there. And the car was sitting sideways in the guy's driveway, and it was a mess. I don't know how he got that far. But anyhow, now I'm on the bike trail, and I went up to the cops up there, and I said, "What's happening?" And they're standing there, 2 of them, and they said, "Well, we're waiting for them to decide inside who was driving the car last night." So anyhow, I thought that was pretty funny, and I said, "What happens if neither one of them admits?" And he says, "Well, we take the car. Simple." Oh, all right. But anyhow, this is the new hike and bike trail. It runs for several miles there, a couple, 2-3 miles back behind me. And then it keeps on going this way to the west. I guess west. You can't tell what's this east, west, north, and south in this town. It's goofy. But yeah, this trail's made out of crushed gravel, and it's very hard packed. It's what my new driveway's made out of. I got the idea from this trail, and gosh, this you ride a bicycle on it, and it rides easy. But anyhow, we're cruising along here, heading along. That's a storm canal on the right. Usually in the fall and the winter and the springtime, early spring, there'll be a lot of ducks in there, all different sizes, shapes, and colors, and you name it, they're in there. And there goes one of our state birds flying by there, the grackle. If 2 million grackles want to live in Corpus Christi, it must be good for something. I don't know. But anyhow, you can sure make a mess of your car though. Ooh. Some people, those grackles decide they're going to roost in a tree over their car, and man, their car better be white. It will, because it will be. Yeah, we're riding along, and by this park, and on the left-hand side, extreme left-hand side of this park, that's where I was attacked by a dog in 2006 and broke my back. That was fun. But anyhow, we're pedaling along here, and we're coming towards Cedar Pass. Oh, here's a walker, and it's good to see. She needs to be out walking, because most of them I see on this trail, they're like marathon runners, super fit, and some of them they're jogging on here faster than I can ride my bike. It's amazing. But then we got to these little barricades here, which is supposed to keep the ATVs and the cars out, but I guess it works. We got a bike crossing here. The cars are all supposed to stop and let me go across, and sometimes they do. Other times, you're taking your chances. So we're going across Cedar Pass, and not Cedar Pass. There goes Lance Armstrong. He's one of those fast riders. He's too good to be on a hike and bike trail. But that is a bike lane right there on the street, so it's pretty good. So now we're going across the Storm Canal, and we're going to turn left on this next segment of the hike and bike trail. You should see a sign somewhere here, tells you where you're at. Post in the middle to keep the cars and stuff out. Oh, here's a sign, if you can read it. Boy, that's pretty shaky. It says Shannon Hike and Bike Trail. And this segment is all paved. Man, it's amazing. That's easy 10-foot wide here, and it's all concrete, this whole section. And I'm telling you, that was expensive, because I just put in a new driveway, and for 70 feet of driveway like this was over $6,000 was the average bid. I said, wow. So I ended up with a crushed gravel, crushed granite driveway, which is very hard and it's very nice. Supports my RV just fine, and that was about 1/4 the cost. But anyhow, we're cruising along. We're heading towards Yorktown Boulevard up ahead. And that's as far as I will go. I gotta get back. I'm tired by this time because I'd already rode 6 miles or something like that before this. There's one of my grackles going by again there. There's lots and lots of them. A friend of mine, a captain in the fire department that I fly airplanes with, he likes to shoot them in his backyard. It's very illegal, but he says they're destroying my yard. Oh, okay. Well, we got another jogger up ahead here. That's Yorktown Boulevard up there. If I went across there, I could stay on the trail and turn left, and it'll take me another 3-4 miles all the way to the Botanical Gardens, Oso Bay, and that kind of stuff. But I'm not going that far today. I've already been all over the place. And the jogger turned the same way I'm going, so I got to figure out how to get by them without scaring them to death. I do have an Uga horn on my bike that most people appreciate when I come up behind them, so they don't panic. And I'm going to turn left hard right here. There you go. And here's that jogger ahead of me. Oh, but he spots something special. Yeah, you gotta go, you gotta go. Alright. So now I'm back on Sun Valley, heading towards my house. As you can see, some people don't take very good care of their yards here. Some of them take immaculate care of their yards. Mine's coming along really good this year because of all the rains and that. Yesterday, did I already tell you I posted a picture of my tomato plants? Some of my tomato plants are already 5 feet tall. Amazing. Boy, I can't wait till they start turning red. Won't be long now. I got some pretty good tomatoes coming. We cut out into the street here where I'm actually supposed to be. It's against the law to ride a bicycle on the sidewalk. You believe that? But it is. Trust me. I was riding a bicycle on a sidewalk. I got hit by a car and they said it was my fault. Oh well. That's life. Speed bumps. We got speed bumps. Boink, boink, over the speed bump. And on we go. I think when I put this on YouTube, I can stabilize this video a little bit. More grackles going by. Ah, they're everywhere. They're everywhere. And on up Sun Valley we go. Yes, I know I'm on the wrong side of the street. There's a nice yard, well kept. Uh-huh. Fortunately, we got my street here, most everybody takes really good care of their yards. And some of them, they let it go like that yard. We just went by there and until the city comes and puts a notice on their door that the city is getting ready to mow it for them at a very high price. And then they'll get out and they'll mow it real quick. Here's one of my neighbors. He's out working in his yard. He keeps his place looking really nice all the time. And he rides a Harley Davidson. Can't be all bad. In fact, he had 2 of them at one time. And we're coming up here to Lake Tahoe Drive on the left. That would be my street. This guy in the corner here. And he keeps his yard up somewhat. Not much, but somewhat. His neighbor, guy on the left there, you can get just a peek of it, ragged out, terrible, all the time. There's no sense of pride. Now this guy, very neat. This guy here with the Buick's parked, he keeps up the best he can. They have a brand new baby just born the other day. And that's my new driveway and my house. And I'm going to turn into the driveway. And we're going to pull up to the garage door. And that's going to be about it, sports fans. Thanks for watching.